Hello, brilliant Doctor of Business Administration students. I'm making this video for you and also for people who work in organizations who need some enlightenment on these matters. I'm drawing these strong points from the book. For my students, read full on what's in the textbook. There's a lot of more vocabulary words that you need to know, but to relay some information to people who are not doctoral students but can benefit because they're organizational owners, I'm summarizing it this way. So you run a business, you have an organization, you need to know your goals. You need to have goals and strategic intent. So with strategic intent, all energies and resources are directed towards a focused, unifying, and compelling overall goal. Like, making money is a great goal and being profitable, but there are some who are in the nonprofit sector and their goals are a little bit different. So it's maintaining operations and growing and expanding, whatever the goal is. And make sure you don't split energies. I've noticed in one company where there's a lot of tech going on and the mission is a tech mission, they're going in a direction where they're doing like maybe a little bit too much, that they need to focus more on their main mission and not on these other little tech things that are a little bit of a distraction and could be causing customer service problems. So you want to stay focused on your compelling overall goal. Mission and the mission statement. So if the mission statement of the company is to accelerate, sustainable energy, and there's tech involved, but then there's some energies that are going into software that is beta, that's like very tangentially related to the overall mission, I think it's a little bit of a distraction and going a little bit away from the strategic intent, and then also causing customer service issues. So I'm not going to go to Amazon and Walmart yet. I'm going to go there after we go through the structure. So you have a business, you have your formal reporting relationships. Who talks to who tells who what? Grouping. You have departments, and the textbook, the students, you're going to go into more detail of grouping in the textbook, but for the general video, I'm just going to say departments, committees, that's your grouping. Design of systems to ensure effective communication, coordination, integration. Right here is so imperative that these people know you've designed a way for people to communicate, coordinate, collaborate, and work together. So this is something that almost changes every year. If you're in an organization that's over 10 years old, I mean, by now you have to rethink how you might have the formal reporting structure, but the design of how people communicate has to be updated and upgraded, because we have different ways to communicate now using technology. So org structure. And then structural deficiency symptoms. So now I've noticed this in an organization. This was about 10 years ago where I worked at an organization. This happened. Absence of collaboration. So grouping departments and committees, you have these. So about 10 years ago, the one great thing that this organization did was it solicited feedback from all the employees. And the employees were voicing their opinion that they weren't working well between departments. And lucky for me, I was actually at the organization long enough to see the leadership implement designing different systems to help departments collaborate more. And it was amazing. And I was so fortunate to actually see something like that happen. Decision making. Okay, so now So if you're in an organization, it could be like your church, it could be your own company, it could be a political organization, it could be, you know, nonprofit, for-profit, publicly traded company, private. When decision making is delayed or lacking quality, there is a problem. There is a problem that needs to be solved. Sometimes you just reverse back and you make the goals clearer in order to make this part not delayed and not lacking quality. Okay? So a lot of times you get leaders who have difference of opinions and have different values. And that, you know, that can happen these days, because these days there are types of organizations where there will be people of different backgrounds coming in to the leadership role and conflicting opinions. But you always, even if you're a director or a C-suite, you still got to look at the mission of the company and get on this in order to have decision making. And if you're a person who cannot make decisions because that's your type of personality, you don't need to be in leadership roles. And then this right here, I mean, happy 2019, everybody. But if the org does not respond innovatively to a changing environment, the org is, my prediction, is not going to do well. So the structural deficiency symptoms are the org's not responding innovatively to the changing environment, which is adapting to technology, which is adapting to laws, new laws in whatever country or city they're in. If you got 1, 2, 3 here already going on, you're pretty much not in a good situation. So not only you as a leader, or maybe if you're a member of an organization or an employee or staff member, and you see these things, to me, I wouldn't want to do business. I would just stay away. I'd be like, you're not worth my time. Amazon and Walmart. So Walmart was Walmart. I mean, Walmart is still Walmart, but Walmart was like huge. Like everybody shopped at Walmart. There was a lot of money. It was like, it had a lot of buildings, stores. Do you think Walmart, the leaders of Walmart, would have thought that, holy moly, now we need to catch up to Amazon? No, they didn't back then, because they were sitting in some other comfort zone, and they were not responding innovatively to a changing environment. So even if decision making was delayed or lacking quality in Walmart, or there was an absence of collaboration, that didn't even matter. This bottom alone, this thing, the org does not respond innovative to a changing environment, that can put your org in a situation where it's like, holy moly, now I got to catch up to Amazon. So that's like the prime example. And I hope you learned something from this video. And if you have questions, my students can only really contact me. If you're just a general person watching this video and learning something, I suggest you study organizational psychology and organizational behavior. Happy today, happy every day.